Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a game called Ouroboros. Ouroboros. No idea, let's just go ahead and start a new journey or continue. I didn't play yet, so new journey. This game was a butt to get started. I am not a morbid person, but I can't seem to stop thinking about death. There's a lot of religions in Sakurai, a lot of gods and goddesses living and dead. The people who worship them know where they're going when they die. But what about folk like me who the gods don't listen to? Where do we go? What god or goddess is responsible for us? Do we just continue to exist in our hollow shells trapped forever? I keep on having this dream where I'm dying or dead, not sure which. I feel like I'm being pulled down to what I don't know, but somehow I know it's nothing good. And it always feels like this is what death will be like for me. No grave, no well wishes, just a cold, inky darkness and bodies bumping against me forever. And when I wake up, I still feel like I'm dying. Alrighty. Now, as far as I can tell from the screenshots and it's supposed to be a point. My chest still feels empty. My life's without purpose. I guard an invisible border from intruders, and there's only two ways home. Catch an intruder, or journey with the gods. But nobody ever comes, so I'm stuck here in a waking afterlife, waiting for the gods to call on me. It keeps me up at night. Will I just be a mound of flesh heaped on the snow come some distant winter? Unknown, unloved, forgotten. The only way that helps is moving, getting to work, so let's try again to see if I can get through another day. Smoke on the horizon. The Snowcloaks are up early today. Okay, as far as I've noticed, this is an RPG Maker game, but it's made to be a point-and-click kind of game. Now, from what I've read, you are a guy who's... How long did you spend here? 30 years? Basically, it's... Your family gets to live, but you are doomed to be isolated, and you have to either catch an intruder, because you're on the walls protecting the city. You have to either catch an intruder, or get a story from a god. God has to talk to you. Something like that? Alright, let's see what we got here. Campsite pack. My pack. It's useful when I need to travel long distances. Lots of climbing supplies, hardtack, and so on. I don't need it right now, so I'll let it hang where it is. If you say so, buddy. I mark the tree every winter solstice. When Salah Cad pushes the flag's shadow over that strange rock in the snow. It's the only sort of calendar I have besides the stars, which I never learned to read. Alrighty, so hold on, I'm lightheaded. Holy crap. That's the problem with doing voices all day. It wears on you, and I got like lightheaded. I had to take a break for a second. Flag? One of the old way flags from the older times. Lore has it this is one of the last ones planted before the ancestor quit his crusade. It's the only official marking of the border for miles around, which is why I'm here. Okay, I need to walk. Whew, I'm good, it's fine. Don't worry about me. Okay, what else can I click on here? Campsite. Cloak feels a bit off. Probably should check it in the mirror. What mirror? There's a mirror here? What do I have here? Okay, I assume that's my inventory. Horizon. Crystal. Not sure what it is. Some sort of crystal. I thought it might have been a mage stone when I first laid eyes on it. My sensor isn't picking up any sort of prepared magic, so almost like it isn't the real source of power. Whatever it is, it's uniquely suited to do exactly what it's doing here at my campsite, keeping it lit and warm. Okay, mirror. Might as well give my gear a look over before I get to hunting. Especially crafted by an old Snowcloak friend of mine. Doesn't glint in the sun so long as it's cold, which it always is. Walking around with without a pair of sunblockers and Freya is suicide. If you can't see where you're going, you're liable to walk straight off a cliff. They're getting a little worn out. I should get them looked at sometime. Okay, I have to check everything I'm wearing? Okay, so, mask. Water's precious for a Snowcloak. I'll always boil some more, but doing so attracts attention. Better to keep as much moisture and heat in as I can. Staying concealed is extremely important for a storm cloak. This white leather hood does that job handily. Along with my cloak and the aid of some old fairy cantrips, I can be invisible out here where I want to be. Well, congratulations. Better check on. Okay, yeah, okay. What?
Is anyone out there?
Hi.
Who goes there?
Hello.
Hello, brother. Sorry to disturb your hunt.
You see any quarry, boy?
Oh, sorry, brother. I was sent by Delgoff.
Who?
Delgoff, the prophet.
Oh, of the band of the Black Serena. Yes, I know of him.
There's actually voice
He says
acting.
he has a revelation for you. He's waiting for you in the old ritual cave back at camp.
A revelation? After 30 years of sitting
30 years, yeah.
in this line, now I get a revelation?
So that's what I came to tell you. I must get back to camp. We're breaking for Springhold this eve. Good quarry, brother.
The Snowcloak seasonally migrate to my neck of the woods. 14 years it's been since I last sat with Delgoff, and now he sends for me? A divine message from the gods or goddesses of Surzak. A way home after all these years. There must be a catch. There must be. But I can't sit in these wastes forever or surely I'll go mad. Snowcloak camp, dusk.
Brother Delgoff?
Frecked with pock marks and scars. Two ghastly great eyes snap up underneath a hood of messy, greasy black hair. Oh, God, you're pretty. The prophet waits, seeming to be chosen his next words carefully. Oh, I get to pick! Just sit down, don't say anything right now. You sit by the fire, grazing about the moon as you do. His great eyes, long devoid of sight, follow you with unnerving accuracy as you sit.
Yes, sit. Be comfortable in my home, brother.
It's an awkward home, built in the middle of a cave. Its tall and smooth wooden poles and furred leather stretch haphazardly to the rocky ceiling. Two aging rugs spread before a small fire whose embers sparkle like twinkling stars. The only other interesting object in the tent is a small wooden shrine, curiously devoid of religious symbology. Who does he pray to in the Pantheon? When last you met, you guessed the worship of the daughter of the Fate Weaver. From now until often he talked of fates and journeys. Yet the Fate Weaver does not commune with mortals, and not often does her daughter either. Already a sense of dread is building in the air, a revelation from the daughter of the Fate Weaver. She should reveal the secrets of the fate that her mother so jealously guards.
We have much to discuss. I have a revelation for you. That is why you came, isn't it? Tell me, what do you remember of your home in Fyra? Or have you forgotten your place in the world, out here in the wastes?
I don't think about my past.
I don't think about my past. Well, perhaps you should start. All that walk Surzak are rooted in their history. Have you never wondered why you were chosen, and not others of your peers for the Cloak Wall?
Because I've been here for 30 years.
That have to do with anything. Everything, my brother. It has to do with everything. Your past, your present, your future?
He seems almost to wander into the woods as he speaks it, like it was some distant horizon he can't decide the shape of. After a few moments, he recovers, shaking his head.
Well, thank you for humoring me in any case. I just wanted to know the sort of Fearin you were. You said you
Fearin?
had a revelation. Yes, a divine message.
The old Fearin strokes the fire, sending blazing embers into the air.
That is, if you're ready to hear the...
There's a lot of storyline in this game.
After so many years of ignoring them.
Another pause. He leans to his right, almost as if someone were whispering into his ear. His gaze drifts for a moment.
But there is nothing to answer, is there? We both know what drives you. You have yet to journey, haven't you?
Stay silent. He searches your eyes for answers, finding none. He sighs and hunches his back, his gaze drawn to the flames.
Well, I suppose you don't owe me any answers. I'm but the messenger, right?
The fire crackles in the awkward silence.
That's fine. Tell me what you know of the scar.
Scar? That one.
Yes, that's correct. Have you ever visited it?
A few times in the gale season years back. Never went to the mouth.
Oh, you heeded the warning then, that those who venture to the mouth shall perish without a blessing from the Lady Death.
I don't much believe in the old black sayings, brother. But there is an uneasy presence to that place.
God, there's a lot of talking in this game, which is fine. I need the practice anyways, but... Alright, the priest spreads before the fire a faded and tattered map of the local area. Jabbing his bony finger down, he plants it on a map like a flagpole, marking where the gods decree you should begin your journey. Though the name is partially obscured, there is no mistaking the symbol underneath his cracked fingernail. The scar.
You jest.
So I'm going to? The prophet bends to the flame of his eyebrows lower.
And you are of little faith. You ought to consider that when you enter the mouth.
The mouth?
This is madness. Surely.
This
there
is
another way
Sparta!
to complete my journey.
I couldn't help it. Prophets such as Delgoth are of the few who can see the weave, the threads of all destiny and paths. If there is another way for you to begin your journey, he can discover it, though the prophets require assistance. Jabbing 3 fingers into a clay jar, he slides crimson grease over his eyes, a drug, no doubt. He sways as he mutters to the flames, and the flames seem to respawn, rising and falling, swaying and ducking as if suddenly alive. The short hairs on your neck stand on end as you blink your eyes, catching the shadow of a flaming hand caressing his cheek. The flames drop low once more as Delgoth smiles briefly. He sighs and raises his head to address you. Oh, I gotta remember to breathe as I'm talking.
But you won't find it to your liking. The journey begins by embracing the Lady Death. This is inescapable. Whether you are alive when that occurs matters not. Think on it. It is the god's decree I bear witness to. Whether you act on it is your choice. But this night be merry. Drink with your brothers and sisters. Feed on the mead bread and fill your soul and heart. Then, if you so choose, retire here in this old ritual cave. Do this, and I promise, the blessing you shall have by blazing star of morning. Oh, and brother, I've left you an old journal. I think you shall find it useful in your journey.
In the dim light, Ooh sat for a time. His aging bones creaked underneath his skin, and his dry eyes and cracked lips throbbed. Deep parts of his soul rose to the surface, fragments of doubt, death, and dissatisfaction. He couldn't last out here forever. Who knows how many years he had left in his life before the gods came to claim him. To have ever made a choice, ever made a decision on his own. The thought was intolerable, even if his journey led straight into the arms of Lady Death, even if it led him to the ends of Serzak. A choice to decide his own fate was too great a temptation, too driving a force. He would have to his destiny, and he would have faced it on his own 2 feet. Oh, God. Okay. Reminder, left mouse button use, interact, blah, blah. Okay, I can do things. Can I Back. Undo. Undo? Back? How do I go back? Back. I saw the save icon. I wish to go back. Back. Oh. Okay. Save. Okay. Save, please. Okay. Save. Okay. Anyway, I am lightheaded. I apologize if that wasn't as entertaining as most videos. I want to play this just because I want to practice my voice work. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Anyway, my name is Master Wolf, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the video. Hit that subscribe button to see more content I do in the future. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Do take care now. And do remember that the link for this game is down below. It is free if you want to check it out and support the developer himself. Anyway, take care.